You're live? Oh, we're going live, bro. I ain't even playing right now. What's up, guys? It's Keith Kalfas, and this is day 2 of me going live talking about if you have a message that you want to share with the world, something that's so deep in your heart that you're inspired. Maybe you've built a business or you have a unique skill set. You've built some deep skills. You have a deep passion and maybe some wisdom, and you want to share it with the world. Well, now you can make content online and you could build an entire side hustle business or a multiple 6-figure business online with your message. You know, there's a new celebrity in the world today. Celebrity, actually, I don't even like that word. That's old. Cool. We got audio. Influencer, I don't like that word either. I don't know. Those are old, dead words. I'm going to think of something on that. But that person in the world today that you dream of becoming, that person is you. And now for free, you can take your phone out. And like I talked about yesterday, you can go back and watch it. 30-day challenge. I want you to start making content online, whether it be for your existing business. And I'm going to be teaching here in a few minutes about podcasting, online courses, and your message. But whether it be for your existing business or what's up, Sonny? Can everybody hear me in the comments? If you have a message to share it with the world, it's now. I'm just checking my settings here. Everything's good. All right, everybody can hear me? You can hear me clear? Good. All right, so this is the time. There was a period about 8-10 years ago where kind of a ship came and people were building online businesses, right? And that ship has sailed. And now there's one last kind of ship that's here. And before this thing hits market saturation, you need to jump on this immediately. You could build a multiple 6-figure business online by sharing your message with the world, and you could do it primarily with your smartphone. Would you like to make $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month from your smartphone and make more money than you sleep than you do during the day at your day job or at your day business? You could do this through podcasting, online courses, YouTube videos. You could do it through writing books, ebooks, audiobooks. You could do online coaching, group coaching, live workshops. You could do public speaking. You could do live group. You could do private mastermind events. There's so many different ways to multiple ways to monetize your message online and share it with the world. If you have a message in your heart, you don't have to wait till you're like some type of guru, no Tony Robbins or Brendon Burchard or any of that stuff. You just got to be yourself with the volume turned all the way up. And who cares about like going Tony Robbins and all the stuff? Those guys are great, but they're literally going to retire and pass on, and they're looking for someone to pass the torch down to, right? And it was prophesied that like it's not going to be like Mother Teresa and Peace Pilgrim and St. Francis of Assisi and Patanjali and all these people. The new wave of inspirational speakers and teachers and thought leaders are going to rise up out of average people, janitors, garbage men, teachers, right? Landscapers, window cleaners. How? That doesn't even make any sense. With the advent of social media, you can take out your phone and speak a message by putting rails up on your messaging we talked about yesterday, which means you want to find a few different topics that you talk about and you share and dial it in and talk about those same things over and over and over and over and over and build an audience online and create tons of value that could actually impact people's lives in a very real way to the point where it can help people start businesses. It can save marriages. It can prevent suicides. It can make the world a better place. So after you die, maybe you leave some type of legacy that it just goes on like the butterfly effect and it helps people in a profound transformational way. There's a lot of bad news if you haven't noticed out in the world right now. It's time that we triple down on our goodness. I want, the good news. Let's tune into some good news, right? All right. Now, today, I'm going to talk about the power of podcasting and online courses. How can you create your own podcast? How can you create your own online courses and programs? Like one of my students, but he's very successful. He's taken my online courses. This guy named Austin Douglas from Ditch the Itch. He's in the green industry. He started a poison ivy remediation company, built his own, he has a 6-figure business removing poison ivy. And he was taking my courses and stuff. And then I started putting out courses about like marketing. And he's like, that's amazing. So he got an online course program thing called Kajabi. He went out and built his own poison ivy program. And the dude's now has a poison ivy business. It also positions him as an expert. And he has his own program where he literally is selling online courses, professionally teaching other people how to get into the stuff that he's doing. These certification programs, he has like, it's amazing. There's all these people doing this stuff. And like I said, this is going to get saturated. So there's one final chance. If you've been stalling on this decision to jump into this full-fledged on and do it. And the reason I call this, I have a course coming out. It's a program October 1st called Monetize Your Message. And I was just talking about it last night. I'm going to share it here. And I also have some free resources that I'm going to be giving to you. You can actually take my quiz. I'll just share it right now. Keith Kalfas dot. Oh, look, I ran out of space. No, I didn't. KeithKalfas.scoreapp.com. Open up your browser and go to that. You can take the quiz. And depending on the questions the answers to the questions in the quiz, it's about 10 questions. It's really fun and easy and fast. It'll deliver you a totally free ebook, a guide that we've created that'll teach you all the different ways to monetize your message online so you can make the world a better place. And the thing I was talking about is just a quick little backstory about me. I started my landscaping business from nothing, out of the back of my wife's car in 2011, 2012. And very quickly, I was able to keep reinvesting through just sheer grit and hustle and get a little rusty pickup truck, then a trailer. And then I was able to like pay off debts. And by the time I built this business to a couple hundred clients, it blew my mind why did I waste 12 years working dead end jobs, working for other people when I could have just started my own landscape business with almost no startup money at all? So I got this epiphany. I was like, let me go on YouTube and start talking about how to start a landscaping business. Every single video, how to start a landscaping, how to market a landscape, how to do this. And I was just teaching. I didn't build $1 million business. I was just teaching people how to do what I had done. I was a couple steps ahead of them. And thousands and thousands and thousands of people started showing up. And now I was going to live events and people are telling me, bro, I watch your videos. It actually literally helped me start my business. Like my business exists today because I was watching your videos, and you said one thing that just changed everything for me and encouraged me to take the leap. I'm like, bro, all glory to God. So amazing. And I'm so happy and excited for you. And then thousands and hundreds of thousands of people were watching my videos, but I never made any money off of it. And I was like really frustrated because now I was making all these videos for free. I was helping all these people. And I was like, my videos have quantifiably probably generated somewhere like, 10 or 15 or $20 million for all these people combined. And I ain't got a single penny, and I'm out here doing all this for free and running my business and trying to be a husband So at some point I had to monetize my message, right? Turn on YouTube monetization. We started getting money from YouTube, which grew every single month. I started writing books and creating courses and coaching programs and taking brand deals and sponsorships and doing public speaking. And all that started creating what we have now is 19 different streams of income online on top of my landscaping business. Changed my whole life. Now I could do what I love to do, and I want you to do the same. You can do it through many different ways and different modalities, and one of them specifically is podcasting. So let's get in it right now. Everybody in the comments say, I'm here. You here? Say in the comments, what up though? All right, let's talk about podcasting. Yesterday I went live on both my Facebook pages, and one of them was set to where only I could. Yeah, I think we're good here because I want everybody to be able to. I want everybody to see this. Share this. If you're in the stream right now, share this. Please share this. Say something in the comments. Let's hit up the algorithm. Let's go. What's up, Burpees Giant? Straight into money. Rogue Spear. Garrett Thomas. Breezy Window Cleaning. Sonny Suggs. I see you. So podcasting. Casting. Okay. I have a whole bunch of podcast gear around me, but I can't show you because I can't move the camera. But you can start your podcast by walking around talking into your phone. We just crossed 800,000 downloads on my podcast. And I think my Libsyn subscription costs like $20 a month to run my podcast. And I literally just took out my phone. I was like, what should I name my podcast? The Untrapped Podcast. That's a good idea. I said, what's up, guys? This is Keith Kalfas with the Untrapped Podcast. I'm on a landscaping job site right now, and I just want to share 5 tips that I learned about how to market your business. Let's go. So tip number 1, you want to be 5 mile famous. You want to be everywhere right now. So how do you do that? Door hangers, flyers, find a graphic design artist. Make sure you get it like everything looks cool and professional, and just plaster everything everywhere all the time. Put ads all over the place. Create a Facebook account. All right. Number 2, and I would just speak from my heart and then just upload it as a podcast, and then I would promote it in my videos. We started getting like 300-400 downloads per episode, then 400-600 downloads per episode, then 1,800 downloads per episode by doing nothing more but talking into my phone and just consistently publishing it. And it wasn't making me any money. It was costing me time and money. Here's how you start a podcast. You can go on Libsyn.com, Libsyn. There's a bunch of different podcast hosting platforms. You go and you create an account, you sign up for the free version, and then you plug all of your social medias into it. And then there's this guy named John Lee Dumas. He has Entrepreneur on Fire podcast. Follow him. He's got a free podcasting course. I got a free podcasting course too if you go to scoreapp.com. But there's this list, which you get an RSS feed for your podcast. You can literally plug it into the internet. And then what happens is every time you upload a podcast episode, you tracking me? You upload it in one place and it automatically goes and uploads it to like 20 different platforms all over the place. iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Anchor FM, Deezer Radio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. There's a bunch of other ones too. I can't even think of them. And now you've become omnipresent. Your podcast is literally all over the place. And you're just making 1 episode a week talking into your phone. So start a podcast, and now you can have guests on your podcast. So this is what I do. Every single Wednesday night, Wednesday is my podcast night on the week. So if anybody ever wants to interview me on their podcast, untrapppodcast@gmail.com, then we talk. Then we funnel them into Wednesday evenings after work landscaping. Whenever I do a podcast, I might do 2 on a Wednesday night. I'll be on someone else's podcast, then they'll be on my podcast. So you want to do podcast outreach, and you want to start talking to many other people's that might have a podcast in your industry, or people that are influencers, people that have some value to give. And then you want to put it in your calendar, just like you do, like me, just like landscaping jobs. You start interviewing people on your podcast, and you could do it on Zoom. You could do it on StreamYard. You can get a Rodecaster Pro, and you can plug it into the Bluetooth and talk to them on the phone. And so now you make this podcast episode every single week. And then if you have something that you want to launch, like when I wrote a book, you go on a podcast tour. So you can actually reach out to a bunch of people different people. I'm going to drop gold right now that have podcasts. You can go on Fiverr or Upwork. Fiverr or Upwork.com. Now I have a whole program that we just launched a couple of months ago called Virtual Assistant Mastery. And we built a team of 19 different virtual assistants that help do all this stuff on autopilot. So I have 2 podcast producers that help me, and my entire show has been on autopilot since 2018. That means every time I make a podcast, I don't do anything else. It just gets distributed all over the place. You can do this. And so you collect emails from the people by creating a funnel and an email, like a newsletter page. It's just, all this stuff is so incredibly simple. Don't let me complexify it. But basically, you stay consistent and you make a show every single week. And then if you have something you want to talk about, you can hire someone on Fiverr or Upwork, and they're data miners. They're intelligent research specialists. But it's really simple. And what they'll do is you can say, hey, I want you to go out and find me the top 50 podcast shows in my industry, or top 150. And I want you to return to me within a week a spreadsheet of all of them, and organize and prioritize of like the biggest amount of audience to the smallest. And I want all their Instagram, their LinkedIn, I want their Facebook, I want their YouTube channels, I want their emails, I want as much contact information as you could possibly give me. And I want an entire spreadsheet of everybody. Then you can hire someone else or do it yourself. And now you just start reaching out to all of them. Yo, I want to be on your show. Do you need somebody to be on your podcast, right? Or you can reach out to all these people, say, I want you to be on my show. So now you have a list. It's called the Dream 100 list. I'm going to talk about how to monetize this in a second. So the Dream 100 list is a list of 100 different prospective people you want to build a relationship, become friends with, and you start broadcasting a message immediately to all of them, and then you build relationships with them intentionally, authentically over time, and then little by little you start having all these people on your show. And as your podcast begins to take off and people start to hear about it, now you're going live on Instagram, you're going live on Facebook, you got a real legit podcast, you're excited, you got some graphic art design, and now it's on Apple Podcasts, you're bragging about it. Now people are going to start hitting you up and reaching out to you, say, yo, I want to be on your podcast. She goes, that's great. Now you're getting like 4,000 or 5,000 downloads a month of people listening to your podcast, and you might go to a live event and people will be like, yo, what up, bro? I listen to your podcast. I love it. You might even go to like do something like Naylor Taliaferro from Lawn Care Rookie has Podcast Row. It's a whole table of different podcasters, and now you're on it and you got your own podcast at the Equip Expo with a banner popped up and everything, and you're jamming. Now you've got your own podcast, and now your voice is getting out there and you're inspiring the world with your podcast. But how do you monetize it? Because I tell you one thing, you're putting like, 8-10 hours a week into your podcast and editing it, doing all this work and uploading it, distributing it, sharing it on Facebook. Check out the new episode. Today we interviewed Corey Ballard from Ballard Products, and he's built this huge business and it's amazing. Listen to Corey. Boom, click here. Or Brian Fullerton or any of these people. Or this guy's built an amazing landscaping company. Check it out. He's going to give us marketing tips, or he's going to talk about workers' comp. You got to listen to this episode. Well, how do you monetize it? If your podcast is 1 hour long and you have 15-minute segments, you might come into the beginning of the podcast and you might go out and find sponsors, people to sponsor your podcast. Yo, what's up? I'm Keith Kalfas with the Untrapped Podcast. We're getting 1,000 downloads per episode, and I want to know if you want to be a sponsor, an official sponsor of my podcast. And you come up with a number. You can go on like socialbluebook.com, or you can invent a number. You could come up with a number. Pay me just a simple number, $1,000 for this quarter or for 6 months. It depends on how many shows you release per week, and you break it down per show and the length of the ad. So I'll give you a 30-second ad, prime time at the front, middle, next, or 15. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Of my podcast, I'll give you a 30 to 60-second ad for $1,000, or you hook up some type of affiliate deal with them as well. You could just do affiliate stuff. You'd be like, what's up? This is Keith Kalfas with the Untrapped Podcast, or this is Joe with Joe's Podcast, and we have an awesome show for you today. But before we get started, I just want to share a little bit about today's sponsor. This is a product or a service that we know, like, and trust. We actually use it ourselves. We believe in it, and we've partnered up with this brand. And here we are doing this quick little 60-second advertisement because this is an amazing brand. You should check it out, and you want to get your own promo code. Mine is Keith10. And you want your promo code to resound like a resounding gong that they remember. Like, for instance, if you're coming to the Equip Expo October 17th, 18th, and 19th in Louisville, Kentucky, you can get 50% off your tickets if you go to the Equip Expo website or go to keithkalfas.com/events. And when you go to the Equip Expo website, during checkout, put the promo code Keith50. It'll save you 50% off your tickets. All right, back to the show. Or be like, you can hire a professional voiceover artist, and during the split of 15 minutes into your hour-long podcast interview, music could start playing and it'll go Ballard Products or something like that, or some type of I really love Ballard Products, and we've done an affiliate deal with them for a while now. And I love their products. They're amazing. And I love Corey Ballard. I believe in the brand 1,000%. And I'm friends with Corey. So we talk about their brand on my podcast, right? I'm like giving tips about how to launch a podcast, and I'm talking about Ballard Products. So go find your own, or you might be able to do a deal with him one day. But what I'm saying is there's a whole bunch of different ways. This isn't mine. It's not mine. I'm not saying it's mine. I just don't want a whole bunch of people just all of a sudden now reaching out to Ballard. Yo, I'm starting a podcast. Will you be a sponsor? Like, it doesn't like work that way. But you might be able to blow a podcast up and find sponsors. Another thing is you can promote your own products. There's something called the product launch formula. Jeff Walker, all credit to him. He's been doing this for like 20 years. Go buy all his stuff. But he basically talks about a sales letter is really long. And you scroll and scroll and scroll. If you turn that thing and you flip it on its side and you put it on a timeline, this is something, it's a seed launch, a product launch, all types of different people do this. And you want to say, hey, we got this thing coming up. I have a new book coming out, or I have this program. I'm building this software and I want to share this with you when it's launching in 3 months. We're working on it right now. And then you just keep salt and peppering it in and talking about it on your podcast. And then when the thing finally launches, you have a bunch of feedback from people. You have people listening to your podcast, and now you launch it. That's how you monetize your podcast. It becomes a platform where you can talk about, obviously, share real value for real, but you can also, once in a while, pitch different products and services and things that you actually use for real. And now when people come in and they go through the funnel and they sign up, if you have an affiliate deal, I have a program coming out soon called Affiliate Marketing Mastery. I'm obsessed with this topic. You get a little tiny percentage, just like Amazon links or anything. And if enough people keep going into that, you're literally getting checks in the mail. Sometimes you're getting big checks in the mail, depending on what it is. So that's how you create a podcast. That's how you monetize a podcast. And you're going to stink at it when you first get started. But as you do it, and as you watch and listen to podcasts, and you be intentional, and you get practice, you'll get good at this stuff. And the difference that makes the difference between a successful and an unsuccessful podcast is, well, there's a lot of things, but one thing I can think of for real is that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. When things get hard and you're in a crimp in your business and you're tired, and let's say it's like a Wednesday night and you've been out working all day, you got a million things going on, you go do your podcast no matter what. It's not a should, it's a must, because your audience is expecting, you're getting haptic feedback from them, and it's like a metronome, it's a pulse. They're expecting you to release content. And if a couple weeks go by, they're like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? 3, 4, 5 weeks go by and you don't upload an episode, they're going to go somewhere else. You must have quit. Then if all of a sudden you upload an episode, no, I'm back. I was just busy. You already lost, you could have lost 20, 30, 50% of your audience. Consistency and on a timely calendar. So when other people give up and they quit, you keep going. And it takes a while to monetize, but if you keep going over a period of time, it's a snowball effect. Nothing, I got it. Check this out. All of this, just like business, it's like this. Work, money. Work, money. Work, money. Work, money. Money. Work, money. Money. Work, money. Work, money. Work, money. Work, money. Work, money, money. Work, money, money. Work, money, money. Work, money, money. Work, money. Hey! We have a special guest tonight that I have to share with you. I'm so excited right now. And it's a special request. Bill Hall, he sent me an email and he said, will you please bring your dog Gracie on the show? I don't have any treats for her. She just ate dinner. So my dog Gracie and Miko, I made them a chicken breast, and I have doggy vitamins, and I have mixed vegetables, and I made them literally, I made them cheeseburgers, and I cut it up in little pieces with doggy vitamins, and I made sure it all cooled down, and I sprinkle a little bit of cheesy on top of there, and I make them, I put on little bibs, and I give them little knives and forks, and I spoil my dogs. So I'm going to show you Gracie right now. 1 second. Gracie, come here with me. Oh my God. This is my little doggy. Oh, yeah. I love my doggy. This is Gracie. In 2017, I had a client that unexpectedly passed away. He was one of my favorite clients. When he was writing me a check when we finished work, he would invite me inside and I would ask him about God and we would pray together. Like this client meant so much to me. He passed away unexpectedly and I was really freaking depressed, like to the point where I didn't even want to get out of bed because it was just like, I had never like a landscaping client that you pray with and gives you life advice. So it really rocked my world. And like, also my wife comes home with this little Yorkie. And then I'm laying in bed and this dog gets the squeaky toy and she's rah, rah, rah. Like, bro, I'm giggling and laughing. Now I'm laughing so hard. I'm putting my head under the covers and playing with this dog. And she brought me out of depression. She's the light of my life. Okay, I'm going to put you down now. All right, I'm going to put you over here on the couch. My doggy. All right, I'm back. Any questions? Before Stephen Galt says, man, you nailed it on that. When everyone else quits, you keep going. By the way, quick announcement. I don't know where you're at in the country, but I'm going to be speaking live and doing a presentation at the Launchpreneur Academy live event Saturday, November 2nd. This is like in like a month and a couple weeks in Novi, Michigan at the Suburban Showplace Collection. Brian Fullerton is doing his 6th annual, I think it's number 6, 5th annual Launchpreneur Academy live. And he invited me to come speak in the morning. So I will be doing a presentation. So go to launchpreneuracademy.com or keithkalfas.com/events if you want to come out. I'll be there. All right, let me look at a few comments and then I'm going to talk about online programs, how to create your own online course and monetize it so you can make money while you sleep by helping and serving other people in a very specific and unique way. Straight into the money. What's up? All right, all right, all right. He says, how can I talk with you one-on-one straight into money? Go to keithkalfas.com/call and then we can get on the phone. All right, let me get into online courses. I think we have over 10 online courses. I think we have like 13. And then one more time before I get into this, I want you to go to, here it is, keithkalfas.scoreapp.com. Everything I'm speaking about today is going to be a 10-question quiz that when you take this quiz, it'll give you a free guide, basically a free ebook that you can download that'll teach you all the many different multiple ways to monetize your message. And then also put you on my list because I have a brand new program coming out October 1st, which is this next Tuesday. It's called Monetize Your Message. We spent like 8 weeks, 10 weeks putting together this program. It's very unique in the fact that it'll blow your mind and teach you how to monetize your message. And I can't make you any promises, but I do share how everything that's worked for me. Back to my canvas. Yeah, here we are. Okay, we talked about podcasting. Now we're going to talk about online courses. Whoa, what is this? Online courses. The word course is kind of like an old dead word. We actually try not to use it anymore. But for lack of a better word, I want you to understand it's a curriculum and it's a program. It's your magnum opus. It's something that you put together that is a series of modules and trainings. It could be in the form of video, spoken word, audio, presentations, downloads, books, or all of it all together, including live and group coaching. That it's something that you can offer and create an offer for money where people can learn a specific set of skills that you've put together in the different learning types. Some people are hypervisual, some people are audio, some people are kinesthetic. So if you put all that together in a program that uniquely resounds and resonates with them, then people will pay anywhere from $19,000 to $19,000 for a program. But let's just say you're going to sell something for $297. You got to figure that part out. So here's how it works. This is a funnel. You've probably heard about funnels before. We have a bunch of funnels. And I drew this yesterday. So these are lead sources, kind of like just like your service business where you're converting customers and clients in tofu, mofu, and bofu. Top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, converted clients. Customer value ladder, ascension, upsell. I want you to imagine right now that you're running your day business, you're doing your day job, but you also have one or a couple online courses that while you're out working, or you're sitting, well, you shouldn't have the phone at the dinner table, but like you're at home and you're sitting on the couch, ding. Oh, look, somebody just bought my program for 297. Ding, another one, another 290. Wow, I just made $600 in 4 minutes. Well, it took you time to make the program. And then let's say you do a product launch and your phone's going ding, 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 ding. You're like, oh, I just made $11,568 this Friday night. $11,658 on Friday night. Oh, look, we just did a launch and it ends Monday night and we just did $23,000. I have a friend that I sat in his office chair. He does this stuff. I ain't going to say his name. I wasn't snooping or anything. I'm not even that type of person. It was just on his freaking computer screen. I sat in his chair and I was just joking around like, and I look at his computer screen and it's literally payments coming through for like $1,000 a piece. And it was ding, 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 ding. And I was like, bro, is this real? He goes, oh yeah, that happens all day, every day. It's been happening for like about 2.5 years now. I go, start freaking out, bro. Imagine that's your phone. And now, well, it's up to you. How many people could you help? How many could you take the information that's in your mind, the deep skill set that you've worked like crazy all these years to build, and you've paid the price. You've worked really hard to learn what you think you know. And you're incredibly honest and authentic with people. And you put it into a program and you start talking about it on your podcast. Start talking about it on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on the X, on TikTok. And then you share a bunch of information for free. For a long time, you have to like give tons of real value and you don't ask anybody for anything. But let's say the time comes where you create a program and you bring people into your funnel. You give them free things and you collect their email address right here. You get them into your funnel and then you're just notifying when your podcast is coming out. And then they're warming up. And let's just say it takes you like, I don't know, it could take you 6 months. It could take you 3 years. Whenever you decide you want to do this. But you say, you know what? There's different methods to do this. One is called the reluctant hero. Oh, I hope you're listening to me right now. The reluctant hero is like this. Listen, guys, I love making this content. I love running my business. We've learned so many things, and so many people keep asking me these same 10 questions over and over and over. And I address them from time to time. But I decided now people are asking me, like, how can I hire you to coach me? Are you doing a live event? I want to give you money, because the law of reciprocity says it's one of the 13, I think, mental triggers. There's 7 main ones, but there's like 13 overall. If you read Robert Cialdini's Persuasion, and the book Influence, there's all these books. There's these different mental triggers. One is FOMO, fear of missing out. There's all these ones. And so it gets to a point where this is what happened to me. I was afraid to make money online and sell something. I felt like an imposter. I had imposter syndrome. I'm like, I haven't built a multi-million-dollar business. And then my one friend said to me, who's very successful at this, he's like, well, bro, you don't have to build some crazy, expensive, exotic $30,000 thing. There are people in this world who just get into They don't even reinvent something. They just build some type of widget, or they might invent something, or they build the simplest, stupidest thing. It's just a product, an actual physical product. And it's just the right timing, the right marketing, and blah, 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 blah. And they just sell this stupid thing and they make millions of dollars. And they make a whole, he said they make a cajillion dollars. And it didn't even have to do anything with their identity or their worthiness or anything. It just kind of is what it is. It's just like a structure. It's separate from this. And then as far as an online program, what's something simple that you could create that you can sell over and over and over and over and over and over while you sleep, right? So when you go to launch this thing and you let everybody know about it, you set a launch date, and then you get feedback from people. Hey, I'm going to launch this thing. What do you think that, what are some of the questions you could post on Facebook and start talking about it? And people will literally let you know in the comments what they're struggling with. I don't want to get too deep here, but basically you build an awesome product and you put it online for sale for $297. And then a certain amount of people, when you launch this thing, are actually going to buy it, and you make it evergreen so they can buy it over and over and over. And you will be so surprised. I have people, one person that I coach, he just created his first online product and he launched it and he did several $1,000s. And he woke up, the next morning because people kept buying it. And he was like, bro, look, I made thousands of dollars doing this on top of my day business. I'm so happy. I'm like, bro, you're crushing it. I'm so excited for you. You're really doing it. Right? Now imagine that's you. So the principle is that this just works. If your heart's in the right place and you really care and you put something in front of a right audience of people, you've been making content for free and you put together things together. And here's the number one thing that you need to sell online courses. So this is a funnel. This is converting, is you need this. I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be a shopping cart. The shopping cart, add to cart. You have to have a way to collect money. Visa, MasterCard, Stripe, PayPal, Venmo, whatever, online. And you could do that by signing up for one of these we use Kajabi, but you have to have a sales page and you have to have a way to collect the money. If you just go and create that, say, you know what, I'm doing this. I'm creating an online program about this thing, or I'm going to write a book, and just go and create a way and put a price on it. Let's say it's $297 and you create the shopping cart and you activate it so you can actually get the money. And then now it's real. But then I want you to go out and actually build the thing. So you can go like this. Say, I'm going to do a 6-part series. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to do 6 modules that are 20 minutes each, a deep dive training. Let's say you're a master at sales and you've sold $10 million worth of stuff in your career. Let's say it's a landscaping business. You're going to do a 6-part deep dive sales training where you go into your 17-step sales system of how you qualify the customer and how you talk to them, what you do, and how you actually close the job, and the check sheets that you have for your employees, and the whole SOP, the standard operating, the procedure, the methods. And you're going to do it in 6 20-minute modules. And you're going to create this. You're going to set aside the time and book it, do all the research and get it together. And you're going to teach these 6 20-minute modules. And also you're going to convert them to MP3 so people can download them and not only watch them, but they can listen while they work. And then you can actually create downloads so people can print them out or get some visual text so they can read and learn. And then you might actually include a 1-hour coaching call that comes with it to the first, 50 people. This actually sounds like a good idea, right? So you launch this thing and you'll be like, yo, first 50 people get a 1-hour coaching call with me. I'm an expert at sales. We have all the proof here. We've done this. And you're going to get my program. You're going to name it something. This is where we get into proprietary language. Come up like the ninja selling method for service business owners. Ninja, NSM for SBO. I was trying to get like rhyming and alliteration and get like, so it's just the ninja selling method for service business owners, right? Something like that. So you have your ninja selling method, and then maybe you'll hire a graphic designer on Fiverr and Upwork and get like a ninja, right? And then like he's kicking and there's like money and he's selling, like you get like this thing, you brand this thing. Jesus, get out of here. This is mine. This is my new program. I'm just playing. Introducing my ninja selling method for service business owners. It's a 6-part series. It's going to teach you deep dive, and also we got the customer's permission. You're going to walk around properties with 3 different customers. We're going to sell a job for $2,500, for $15,000, and for $25,000. And the customers have signed off. This is okay. And we're going to do a deep dive analysis on these levers we've identified that you can pull to double your business in the next 12 months. That's the QER, the quantifiable end result. We're going to, if you do all this stuff, you can't make anybody promises like when it comes to stuff like this, because there's regulations around that. But this is a way that we've been able to double our business in 12 months. Would you like to do the same? Like you're going to make 4 times the amount of profit. It's going to change everything. And we've worked 12 years to figure this out. And you're going to get all of this. All of this. It's not going to be $2,997, folks. Today, if you sign up at Amen, you're going to get it for one low, easy payment of $297. But that's not all. We've got added complimentary bonus gifts. If you sign up now, not only will you get the Ninja Selling Method Masterclass 6-part series, 6 deep in-depth modules, my friend. I'm having fun up here. We're going to add not only 1, not only 2, not only 3, but 4 bonus gifts. And they expire. You get what I'm saying here? You're going to do the offer stack. I got people laughing in the comments. So you give them bonuses. What are bonuses? Oh. Let's say you launch your program and it only makes $15,000. Let's say it only makes $1,500, right? That would change your life. The first time I sold my first $7 ebook and my $37 landscape course, 2015, I made $1,150 while I was sleeping in a 1-bedroom apartment. I lived with my wife. I was paying off debt. I didn't want to upgrade our lifestyle until we were like out of debt. Then we got out of the 1-bedroom apartment, and it was all about working and building the business and saving money and just being very methodical. I never wanted to go back to being that broke ever again. It was very tough. So it changed my life, right? So the bonuses are basically like when you launch your program, you get more feedback from people. You can turn those into training modules. And here's the secret. You want to make the bonuses, the 4 bonuses, maybe if not as much, but more valuable than the program itself. You can also, if you want to throw a live event, because I talked about this last night, you can be like, and if you sign up, the first 50 people get an exclusive all access pass, a digital ticket to my live workshop, September 8th. Join the Marketing ROI live workshop. If you wanted to learn how to market your business like a pro, and how are these other business owners, getting access to these resources? How are they getting coached, getting paid, and making such an incredible income? Learn all of this at my Marketing ROI live workshop, September 8th. You get a ticket, front row seats. We're serving lunch to everybody. You get to mingle around other A players. It's going to change your life. $297. So anyways, I'm going on and on about this. That's how you kind of launch an online program. I'm making it sound really fun. It's actually a lot of hard work. If you're also doing this in the night and on the evenings after like running your business and make sure you put your family first, you have to really be committed to this type of stuff. No more doom scrolling on social media. Go build your own dream. Get fired up. Right now, I have not eaten a meal since yesterday. And I think I was so busy I only ate once yesterday. No. I was starving last night, so I ate a little bit of leftovers. I haven't eaten a meal since yesterday. I got home, made sure I fed my animals, and I started to make dinner, and I had to be on this live stream. I literally took my whole dinner. I didn't take a bite, and I put it into the microwave with the door closed. And that's why I'm so hyper right now. I haven't eaten because I wanted to be here with you guys. And this is more important than me stuffing my face. And I can eat right after. So it's a simple little sacrifice that you'll have to make. And when your word is your worth is your word, and you do what you say you're going to do, whether you like it or not, your confidence grows. So I want you to imagine that you're holding a beach ball underwater, right? And it's all this hard work because it's a beach ball, and you get so exhausted, you let go. What does the beach ball do? It pops up to the top and it floats at the top of the water. Why? Because that's its natural state. The reciprocal. Let's say you're swimming and you can barely keep your head above water and you're so exhausted and you're burned out and you're looking for some inspiration in your life. And then one day you get some clarity and you realize there's a freaking boat anchor tied to your ankle. Get some bolt cutters and cut that thing off. Or set those boundaries and boom, you float up to the top. Like, you ever seen those guys on the jet skis, but they got that machine. I don't know what it is. It's like, it like shoots like water and they're flying around. Like, it seems almost kind of dangerous. Imagine that you shoot up like Superman from like just barely drowning, and now you're literally in the sky and you're flying. And the world becomes your oyster. You might be asking yourself, how, if I could barely handle all the responsibilities and priorities that I have now, I'm up to my eyeballs, Keith. I can't do all this. I can't do more. How am I going to handle more? Well, here's the truth is when you do what you love and you cut the fat of the stupid stuff that you hate and you stop being a yes man and saying yes to everybody about all the stupid stuff you don't want to do anyways, then it starts to feel like you're flying. You're flying on inspiration and enthusiasm. My wife, she'll be like trying to like do the dishes, or she's trying to like run out the door. She's got something going on, and I get so amped up around the house. I'm like, and as soon as I do that, she's like, "Stop it! You stop it!" Because I'm so like obsessed with her. I just like want to run up and like just hug her and spin her around, kiss her. And I'm very happily married, but I annoy the crap out of my wife because I have so much energy. Like, she's the really, really nice one. I'm the very hyper one. Okay, so anyways, if I can do this, you can do this. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about monetizing your message right here. And I want to get to all your questions. Canva. Oh, you're on LinkedIn. What's up, Stephen Galt? We're live on LinkedIn right now, too. What's up, brother? If you've never met before, I'm Keith Kalfas. I'm a landscaper in Michigan, but I took my phone out and I started making videos, and I've made over 3,000 videos online. I have 6 YouTube channels, mostly from my phone, and we have 80 million views online, 800,000 podcast downloads, 19 streams of income. And I'm just a guy in Michigan who, like, they talked about me on the Ty Lopez show and the founders of Kajabi. They're like, we got this guy in Michigan who's just like has a landscape company, and he's making videos and he's selling online courses about how to start a landscaping business and all this stuff. It's like, he's a landscaper. Like, and I've had people call me up. They're like, you're making courses about how to like do landscaping and trim ornamental trees. So we did all that stuff because you can do this. Whatever your passion is, take out your phone. There's this guy, he's an internet marketer, and he ended up in the hospital. He was very sick. All he had was his iPhone. He created an entire program and wrote an entire New York Times best-selling book that sold tons of copies. And he wrote the entire thing on his iPhone. while he was like in the hospital because he was that committed, right? So it's like take out your phone and build a freaking empire and inspire people and make money while you sleep. What's up, Bill Hall? What's up, Bill? I got your email, bro. Thank you. You're starting your window cleaning business, Bennett Chandler? Yes, we also started a window cleaning business in the middle of the winter I didn't have two nickels to rub together. And so I documented that whole thing on YouTube too, and our other YouTube channel. One has 153,000 subscribers, and the other one has 22,000 subscribers. It's called the Window Cleaning Blueprint. So whatever the topic is that you're passionate about, take your phone out and start a YouTube channel. It's totally free. Take a picture of yourself, put it on there, and start uploading videos with your phone. And then some of the videos will take off and get 2, 3, 4, 5,000. Some of them will get 50, 60. Some of them will get 500,000 views. And all those people will come pouring in. And now you're making videos and you have an audience and you're just doing it all with your phone by just make a video, press upload, and put it on YouTube and on Facebook. We got 10 million views online last month. It was the month before last month, mostly with my phone. So check this out. This is totally free what I'm showing. I'm not selling you anything here. I want you to take this quiz and get this, download this free ebook because I do have a program coming out Tuesday, October 1st called Monetize Your Message, Turbocharge Your Message for Online Profits. I'm Keith Kalfas, service business owner for 13 years. I'll fly through this. My videos have helped start around 10,000 people, have helped them start their businesses. We successfully created 19 streams of income online on top of my business. You can do the same. That's why I'm showing you this. The challenge is how do you turn your expertise into income? Are you overwhelmed by the tech and marketing stuff? It's easy. It's once you, like I said, your phone, right? I'm on a webcam right now in front of a Vibe board on StreamYard. It's costs $20 to $50 a month, depending on the, and you could broadcast to 8 different platforms. We're live right now on YouTube, Twitch. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on X, and 2 other of my YouTube channels, my podcast YouTube channel. And it's easy. You just plug it all in, hit go. Difficulty finding and connecting with an audience. This is another challenge. Lack of clear monetization strategy. And the next thing is imposter syndrome. We're going to fix that by teaching you the anti-guru effect, which is you don't have to be a guru. You just have to be yourself and say, hey, I'm not the guy. I just figured out how to do this really cool stuff. And we've created a framework around it. And I'm showing you that. Don't look at me. Look at these. I'm getting results because of this unique mechanism. What's that? The solution is to monetize your message. We have a comprehensive journey designed to help you package your expertise, build your online presence, connect with your audience, create multiple streams of income, and the POPP method is how you're going to do it. What's the POPP method? POPP, passion over pressure to peacock. That feeling is like, I have to be a show offer. I have to have a Lamborghini behind me or some $10 million business. No, you don't. Your passion is what's going to connect with people. Journey you've been dreaming of. The journey you've been dreaming of. Discover how to create multiple income streams, become a pro at social media, create content that attracts an audience, build an iconic, not a generic. My friend Chris Beltran, he's a brand transformist. He taught me and Sonny. Who's Sonny? Sonny is a genius. How to do all this stuff as far as the branding, the colors and the see like this stuff. He helped. And then we took the branding stuff and now, well, Sonny's already a genius, but he gave us the branding. This guy's named Chris Beltran. He can help you do all that stuff. You can grow your brand for lasting success. Your message monetization journey. I wish my wife was on here with me right now. She's like, she's a brilliant marketer and she would. Anyways, I think she's gonna she wants to film a module talking about social media marketing with me because she's really, really freaking good at it, and that's what she does. So I'm thinking about having her as a bonus come inside and teach something in here. All right, section 1, the 40,000 foot view. Section 2, this is what's inside of the program coming out Tuesday. You're a belief broker. If somebody doesn't believe in themselves and they want to get a specific result, but they're afraid to start the journey, even your belief, they're going to borrow your belief. I think it was May of 2016. I was terrified to move out of the 1-bedroom apartment into like this nice 2-bedroom condo. It was like a luxury condo with my wife because we were just like had outgrown the 1-bedroom apartment. And I was so scared financially because it was literally double the rent. And I was still trying to build my business. I put my head down in total dismay and I almost started to cry because I felt like a complete failure and a loser. And I looked at my wife. I said, we have to stay in the 1-bedroom apartment another year. And that was the third time I had said that. And she grabbed and she held my hand. She said, no, let's just do it, Keith. Let's move into the new place. Let's get the hell out of this tiny apartment. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. She's holding my hand. We're in the car. Like we're parked about to go back into our 1-bedroom apartment that it was we were trapped there. It was tiny. And she goes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I said, but what if we can't afford it? She goes, let's do it. And if we fail, we'll fail together. Bro. I borrowed my wife's belief that day and I looked over at her and I said, okay, let's go sign the paperwork and get the new place. And this is not like moving into like $1 million, or let's just go get the $1 million house. Let's get the brand new Range Rover. If you got the money, of course. But this is just like getting out of a 1-bedroom apartment. I was so scared and traumatized financially. Yeah, but anyways, I borrowed her belief and literally she was like, really? I was like, yeah, I just borrowed her belief. The next morning, U-Haul truck, boom, we moved in. Oh, and you know what the craziest thing that happened? Imagine if you put an ice cube tray in the sink and you let one stream of water go into one of the ice cube cells. What happens? It fills up and spills into the next cell, and then it fills up all 12 or all 16. You put 32. Your capacity, your PPC balance. Stephen R. Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People talks about the production and the production capability balance. And then you have Parkinson's law, which is however big the container is or how much time you have to do something is you will actually make it take that much time because it'll fill to expand to meet the allotted time or space. When we expanded our space, sure, the bills went up, but now I felt so free and I felt more confidence that it instantly transpired into my business and into my selling, and my back was against the wall. I grew confidence, and confidence, the definition of confidence is your belief in your own ability to figure things out. My income went and literally went up by like an extra $2,000 a month within the first few months. And now I was just paying the bills easy. And I was like, this is easy. And then my wife, what did she do? She ended up getting a new job and making more money. And we ended up just like, it was totally easy. And then we moved into our home. But it's like, the reason I'm telling that story is because if you have a journey that you want to go on and you want to get into sharing your message online and you already feel like you're already so busy, like, how are you going to do this? It's not like the fear of the unknown is like, we're afraid to do this. But I'll tell you one thing. I call it monkey bars in the fog. If it's foggy and you can only see the monkey bar right in front of you, listen to this. You can swing and grab the next monkey bar without letting go of the monkey bar your hand is already on. If you swing and you don't feel a monkey bar, you can just swing a little farther. You don't have to let go and just hope there's a monkey bar. That's crazy to me. I know some people that do that and they're very successful. They're like they're making millions of dollars like very quickly. Ta-da! But if you're not like that risky of a person, you can just swing and grab the next monkey bar before you let go. But if you keep moving forward and making progress, before you know it, this whole world is opening up to you. There's a saying, success in uncommon hours. If you are bold and courageous enough, I think it was like a Henry David Thoreau, to move forward confidently in the direction of your dreams, then success will come to you. It'll just fall in your lap like almost miraculously in uncommon hours. So it's like something is like the universe is backing you up. and especially if it's something you're inspired in. So when you start moving into the unknown as something you're inspired in with courage, doors will literally start opening. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but where would you be in a couple years if you were making an extra, I don't know, 50 grand a year online or 100 grand a year online? Like in it. All right. So never trade trust for money. That's the next thing I want to talk about. Which means don't sell stuff that you don't even believe in. Something that if you wouldn't sell this to a friend or a family member or to your grandma, have some integrity. Like just trying to make a quick buck. It's got to be something that you believe in, right? Unleashing the power of podcasting. I'm going to teach you that. Your message monetization journey awaits. Uncover your unique belief broker positioning. So what I did a minute ago, I was telling that story, and you might have been like, yeah. So if you can take your belief and you believe in other people so strongly, you're a belief broker. You're helping them believe in themselves. Master the art of creating irresistible offers and learn to build a loyal, engaged audience. Transform your message into a business and explore multiple streams of revenue for your expertise. Like I talked about, develop a content strategy that attracts your ideal clients. Discover the secrets of building trust that converts. Unleash the power of your voice through podcasting to amplify your message. Learn to create content that resonates and sells. Unlock the strategies for sustainable business growth. Exclusive bonuses. Tech Simplified. You're going to get the Non-Techies Guide to Online Business Tools, the Time Maximizer Toolkit, balancing content creation with a 9-to-5 job or business, Confidence Booster Blueprint. You're going to get this as well, this blueprint. Overcoming camera shyness and imposter syndrome. Overcoming camera shyness and imposter syndrome. Niche Finder Framework. Discovering your profitable message sweet spot. The sweet spot, my friends. And more exclusive bonuses. So many bonuses. Go to keithkalfas.scoreapp.com to take the quiz, and you'll get the ebook download that'll teach you a bunch of this stuff for free right now. All the resources that I promised you before I went when I first went live here. And then Tuesday, October 1st, my brand new program is coming out called Monetize Your Message. When you go to this, it'll put you on my email list, and it'll notify you when the program comes out if you want to learn more, if you want to jump right in. And I'm really excited because you'll be able to jump into the program and take action on all this stuff. And I'm excited for you and your success. Anything else? Oh, look, October 1st, noon. Join the waiting list, keithkalfas.scoreapp.com. Let me see. Oh, we met Stephen Galt. Yes. Let me put it in the comments, keithkalfas.scoreapp.com. Posting now. Anything else after this? No, that's it. Do you have any questions for me? I would like to answer a few questions before I jump off here. Oh, here we are. Thank you, Sunny. Kajabi is pretty expensive, says Tara Moo. I'm learning WordPress. Cost of 1 month Kajabi for the year, but takes a lot of work to recreate or find a webmaster to build it, or your own site. Own your site. Yes. Henry Sison says, the video of you at Home Depot saying you just need $50 to start. You're what got me on this journey. Bought my equipment, worked one job already, been studying and building the business. Henry, congratulations to you, brother. I'm very excited. And you're crushing it, bro. Bennett Chandler. Yes, sir. There you go, keithkalfas.scoreapp.com. Go to that and take the quiz right now to get you on the list. Do I recommend Go High Level? We're actually thinking about signing up with the Go High Level account. I hear it's really phenomenal, but we got so much stuff going on right now that we put that on the back burner. All right, I'm jumping off here in about a minute. If you have any questions, let me know. and I'll keep this on the screen here. Cool. I'm actually going to take an Instagram clip right now. Check this out. This is content creation. Taking out my phone, going to the video app, just video, right? What's up, guys? Keith Kalfas here. We're literally live right now on 8 different platforms on StreamYard. And I'm talking about my new program coming out October 1st called Monetize Your Message. And I did the entire presentation. But if you want to learn more and take my totally free quiz, that at the end of the quiz, these 10 questions, you'll get to download a free ebook based off of your answers that'll teach you all the different multiple ways to create content from podcasting and all these things, and teach you how to monetize your message online. If you have an inspirational message in your heart that you want to share with the world, you got to go take my quiz right now. It's keithkalfas.scoreapp.com. Let me flip this around so you can actually see it right here. keithkalfas.scoreapp.com. And my new program is coming out October 1st called Monetize Your Message. That's Tuesday. This will also put you on the list so you can learn more about when the program comes out. So go take the quiz and get on my list. You can learn more about this. And I'm excited about you and about your success, and keep crushing it. Okay, so that was 59 seconds. And now I'm going to share that as an Instagram reel, a TikTok reel, a Facebook reel, a YouTube short, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to share it all through the stories. Take about 6, 7, 8 minutes. And then I'm going to take the link to the Score app and I'm going to put it in the sticker link and I'm going to share it everywhere. And then people will DM, they'll reach out and they'll be like, yo, I've been looking for this. Or they'll be like, I don't care. 1/3 of the people are going to love you. 1/3 of the people are going to hate you. 1/3 of the people just don't care. So, share your message with the world. I'm Keith Kalfas. Much honor and respect to you. It's been a fun evening, and enjoy your weekend. Wait, I forgot about Devin. There he is. Email marketing or cold calling? Both. You want to do both, but first, email marketing. I don't know what if you're trying to ask a question here, but basically, you want to market to your warm audience first, or people that you've already done business with, and cold calling would be a last resort, but it's still highly effective. Sorry, I brought my dog in the video. She was acting weird over there. Okay. Peace out and much respect to you.